As Anafan97203 here. So, I was waiting for my newest video to upload and letting it do its thing, excuse me. And I saw this. So this is on ScottGames.com, if you're wondering. Yeah, so it looks like Sister Location is just cancelled for good. Sorry about that to anyone who was actually excited for that. Except I should tell you, I don't believe one word of this. For those of you who don't know, the supposed leaks are basically the leak of what one of the characters' voices was. It was the ballerina character, whatever her name was. I still haven't learned the names yet, so work with me here. But the ballerina character, her name, excuse me, her voice actor, on their page, they had accidentally leaked some of their, let's say, some of their previous work, as they put it. They had some of their previous work listed, and they accidentally put under that list their work for Sister Location. It included an audio file that basically had some of the dialogue from the ballerina character. It was very odd dialogue. And it definitely wasn't something you hear throughout the game. It was too long. It almost sounded as if the ballerina character was talking directly to the player as the player first started their shift, or whatever they're doing there. Whether it be their shift or just spending the night there, whatever the hell they're doing. Most likely their shift, though. And the ballerina character almost seemed to taunt them a bit, and basically kind of it was similar to, in trailers of horror games when, it says stuff like, oh, well, why are you here? What are you doing? You shouldn't be here. Mwahahaha, jump scare. That's the kind of dialogue that we're talking about here. So whether that is going to be or was going to be, most likely still is, but whether it was originally planned to just be set to be part of a trailer, or if it's supposed to be something actually in-game, I don't know. But I can tell you this for sure. This all seems extremely planned out to me. And here's why. Scott has... he's responded with canceled due to leaks, which seems extremely absurd for something like that. Didn't actually leak anything about the story as far as we can tell. So that seems like an extreme jump to make, to cancel a game just because somebody leaked out an audio file of a character talking about pretty much nothing, honestly. That's like the next Elder Scrolls game getting cancelled because there was a leak of a main character saying, "Hey, how are you doing? Good to hear. Yes, of course I will join you." That kind of thing. Just tiny little bits of conversation that really have nothing to do with the main story and aren't spoiling anything. That would seem extremely stupid. Although it is possible that there's some sort of hidden meaning there. For some reason, Scott decided to actually cancel the game. I really, really doubt it. What I expect that this is, knowing him, is this some sort of either A, publicity kind of stunt, or more likely some sort of odd marketing bit. Almost as if this cancelled relates to the game's story. How? I'm not sure, but here are my thoughts. It could be some sort of, like, the show was cancelled because something happened just before that caused something very tragic, we'll say. What show, you might be asking? Well, whatever show that these animatronics would be performing for. Some sort of circus or birthday party or another kind of restaurant animatronics kind of thing, or whatever these animatronics are supposed to be used for in the lore would be cancelled. But that's just my idea. Now, it is also slightly possible that it is referring to something else within the game. Possibly, you know, after all that's happened in the other games, they've kind of wised up. And so normally they would have multiple security guards on at one time, and they'd be all controlling different things and, making sure that no animatronics can get to the other ones. But maybe something happened and certain sections of the building are shut off, and maybe it's just you and one other guy, on that night. Or maybe just you working as a security guard on that night. And if there is one other guy, maybe at the beginning of the night he gets taken out. And then for the rest of the week, you're stuck alone because your partner just kind of mysteriously vanished. And you gotta solve the mystery maybe, or something like that. But I honestly really doubt that the game itself is cancelled due to leaks. Otherwise, the site itself is pretty much the same, honestly. My 2 cents on that. Another update on that. Hope you guys somewhat enjoyed that, or at least now see how this marketing campaign is going to go. Or maybe now you know the game is actually cancelled, and legitimately it was cancelled because that leak actually meant something. Or maybe because Scott was like, yeah, I really don't feel like making this one. Can we leak something out so I have a reason to not make it? Yeah? Okay, cool. I don't really feel like doing this one, Maybe it was that, and if that's the case, then oh well. So, yeah. That's all for now. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.